Imagine a wall of water towering over coastal cities, threatening everything in its path, driven by winds exceeding 100 miles per hour, capable of uprooting trees and tearing roofs off buildings. This is the raw power of a hurricane, a force of nature that has shaped American history for centuries, leaving behind a trail of devastation. From the earliest coastal settlements to the bustling metropolises of today, hurricanes have left an undeniable mark on our nation's landscape and psyche, altering the course of development and progress. These swirling storms, often spanning hundreds of miles, bring not just torrential rains and devastating winds, but also the potential for catastrophic flooding, tornadoes and storm surges, impacting millions of lives. The history of hurricanes in America is a tale of destruction and resilience, of communities tested by nature's fury and rebuilt with unwavering determination and spirit, of communities tested by nature's fury and rebuilt with unwavering determination. This essay delves into the history of hurricanes in America, exploring their formation, the science behind these powerful storms, the evolution of hurricane research, and how our understanding has grown over the years, and the impact of these storms on our society, from economic losses to the human toll. We will journey through time, revisiting notable hurricanes from early American history to the present day, analyzing their paths of destruction and the lessons learned from each event. Analyzing their paths of destruction and the lessons learned, highlighting the importance of preparedness. Ultimately, this exploration serves as a stark reminder of the importance of preparedness, scientific advancement, and the need for collective action in the face of these awe-inspiring yet destructive forces of nature. And collective action in the face of these awe-inspiring yet destructive forces of nature, ensuring we are better equipped for future storms. Hurricanes, also known as tropical cyclones or typhoons in other parts of the world, are powerful rotating storms characterized by their low pressure center, strong winds, and heavy rainfall. These natural phenomena can cause widespread destruction and impact millions of lives. These storms are born over warm ocean waters near the equator, drawing energy from the heat released when water vapor condenses. This process is essential for the storm's growth and development. The formation of a hurricane begins with a cluster of thunderstorms over warm ocean water. These thunderstorms act as the initial building blocks of the storm. As warm, moist air rises and cools, water vapor condenses, forming clouds and releasing heat. This heat release is a critical component in the storm's intensification. This process creates an area of low pressure at the surface, drawing in more air and fueling the developing storm. The continuous cycle of rising warm air and falling cool air keeps the storm alive. As the storm system rotates faster and faster, an eye forms at its center, a calm, clear area of low pressure, surrounded by the most intense winds and rainfall. This eye is a defining feature of mature hurricanes. The Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale, developed in the late 1960s, classifies hurricanes into 5 categories based on wind speed, with Category 5 being the strongest and most destructive. This scale helps in assessing the potential damage and necessary precautions. Understanding the anatomy of a hurricane, its formation, and the factors that influence its intensity is crucial for predicting its path and potential impact. This knowledge is vital for effective disaster management. This knowledge empowers meteorologists to issue timely warnings, allowing communities to prepare and mitigate the devastating consequences of these powerful storms. Preparedness can save lives and reduce the economic impact of hurricanes. For centuries, hurricanes remained a mysterious and terrifying force of nature, their arrival unpredictable and their power unmatched. However, the quest to understand and predict these storms has driven centuries of scientific inquiry and technological innovation. Early hurricane research focused on observation and data collection, with sailors and coastal residents documenting storm occurrences and characteristics. The invention of the telegraph in the 19th century revolutionized communication, allowing for the sharing of weather observations and the development of early warning systems. The 20th century witnessed significant advancements in hurricane research, with the advent of aircraft reconnaissance, radar technology, and weather satellites. These tools provided unprecedented views of hurricane structure, movement and intensity, greatly improving forecasting accuracy. Today, sophisticated computer models, fueled by vast amounts of data from satellites, buoys and weather stations, provide increasingly accurate hurricane track and intensity forecasts. While predicting the exact path and impact of a hurricane remains a complex challenge, the continuous advancements in research and technology have undoubtedly saved countless lives and mitigated billions of dollars in damage. The history of the United States is deeply interwoven with the destructive power of hurricanes, shaping the lives and landscapes of its coastal regions. Long before sophisticated forecasting tools and modern technology, these powerful storms struck coastal communities with terrifying unpredictability, leaving behind a legacy of devastation and resilience that would be remembered for generations. One of the earliest documented hurricanes to hit American shores occurred in 1526, devastating a Spanish fleet attempting to establish a colony near present-day Pensacola, Florida. This early encounter with nature's fury was a harbinger of the challenges to come. This catastrophic event marked the beginning of a long and tumultuous relationship between hurricanes and the burgeoning nation, a relationship characterized by both destruction and adaptation. Throughout the 17th and 18th centuries, numerous hurricanes battered the East Coast, decimating coastal towns, disrupting trade routes, and claiming countless lives. These storms were a constant threat to the early settlers. The Great Colonial Hurricane of 1635, for instance, devastated settlements in Massachusetts and Connecticut, forever etching its mark in the annals of early American history as one of the most destructive storms of the era. The 19th century witnessed several catastrophic hurricanes, including the Great September Gale of 1815, which ravaged the Northeast, causing widespread destruction and loss of life, and the last island hurricane of 1856, which submerged entire islands off the Louisiana coast, illustrating the sheer power of these natural disasters. These events served as stark reminders of the immense power of nature and the vulnerability of coastal communities, highlighting the need for preparedness and resilience in the face of such formidable forces.